jumuiya yetu. Ndani na hata mashambani, tufanye kazi sote kwa makini, na tujitoe kwa hali na mali, tuijenge jumuiya bora. Jumuiya yetu sote tuilinde, tuwajibike, tuimarike, umoja wetu ni nguzo yetu, idumu jumuiya yetu.
We'll have a prayer from a member of staff. James, could you come up here and lead us in prayer? Let's pray. Father God, we want to thank you for this time, for this special time that you have put before us. We thank you for all these people who have come here today. We thank you for the protection that you have bestowed upon each one of them, and we give you the glory for everything that you've done in the midst of this function. Lord, we come before you today remembering Uganda Baati. We bring before you all the good things Uganda Baati has done to transform the community in this country and even in Africa. We thank you for improving the lives of people, for using Uganda Baati to improve the lives of people. We thank you for using Uganda Baati to bless many Ugandans in this country, that they are able to earn income, either directly or indirectly, Father. Father, today as we celebrate the 60 years, we want to say thank you for the good things you've done. We have seen the way you have changed Uganda Baati from what it was to what it is today. Lord, all the glory goes back to you. Father, we want to thank you for the management, we thank you for the directors who have given all thought, all effort to make Uganda Baati what it is today. We want to pray that even as Uganda Baati moves into the next phase of its business, we pray that, Lord, you will bring in new things, that you will use Uganda Baati to do new things in this country. We pray for the spirit of innovation, perseverance, and above all quality, that all people will use quality material. We want to thank you that you will bless us with the resources, both human and financial, to do all this that we need. We want to commit you in this function that today, as we celebrate, may you be with us. May you glorify everything that happens here. May we do everything in your name, and may all the glory and honor go back to you. In your mighty name I pray.
Thank you very much, James. Thank you for that. Our guest of honor, representing His Excellency, the President of Uganda, that is Minister of Finance, Planning and Economic Development, Honorable Mathieu Kasaija. Yes, you may be seated. Thank you very much. State Minister for Trade, Industry and Cooperatives, that's Honorable David Baati. We have the Uganda Baati Safal Group and executives. Dealers, fundis, ladies and gentlemen, all protocol observed.
Thank you very much. Let's give a round of applause as we welcome our guest of honor this evening, Honorable Mathieu Kasaija, representing the President of the Republic of Uganda. Thank you so much. We'd also like to thank James for that lovely prayer. James just forgot to put something in about his salary, but... Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this 60th anniversary gala for Uganda Baati.
Yes, we say 60 years gold, not 60 years old. It's 60 years old, gold, yes.
Welcome, welcome. My name is Crystal Newman. I am absolutely honored to be your host this evening.
My name is Abe Mchibi, and honored to work with Crystal.
It's so wonderful to see you all here. Thank you for being here, especially since the heavens opened and we were blessed quite heavily today. It's nice to have you. We are here to celebrate not only 6 decades of Uganda Baati's excellence in the roofing and building solutions industry, but the company's contribution to Uganda's development when it comes to the lives of countless families, communities, and individuals. I'm sure that is all of us here.
Well, as we gather here this evening, let's take a moment to appreciate the journey of innovation, commitment, and growth that has brought us all together. We have a wonderful program lined up for you tonight, ladies and gentlemen, including speeches from esteemed leaders, award presentations, captivating performances by the legendary Afrigo Band here, and special video messages from our stakeholders. So sit back, relax, and enjoy. We're going to have a lovely, lovely evening.
Yes, indeed. Now, there's only so much we can say, but to welcome you properly, allow us to invite the CEO of Uganda Baati, that is Mr. George Arodi, to also invite the chairman of the board, Dr. Alan Shonubi, to officially welcome you to this 60th anniversary.
A bigger round of applause for the CEO. Just to welcome. George, this is just to welcome. Welcome.
Just welcome. We don't have to say much. Sorry. Our chief guest, His Excellency Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, represented by the Minister for Finance, Economic Planning, Minister for Finance, Planning and Economic Development, Honorable Matiak Saija, the State Minister for Industry, Honorable David Bahati, with whom we have worked with for a very, very long time in the industry. Thank you so much for gracing the occasion. The honorable members of parliament, we have here also with us the family that representing the Safal group, which obviously I'm going to introduce to you in a few. Before I proceed, the chief guest, the 2 families are here with us. We have Sarit Shah and Nilesh Shah. These, I think, would be the 4th generation of the family that started Uganda Baati. I heard Sarit mentioning to the chief guest that he was here in Uganda some 30-something years ago. He was actually in a container when he was selling aluminum somewhere. I know where his office was. Nilesh Bhai has been with us for a very long time, and these are the 2 people who are currently running the Safal group on behalf of the family. We also have a number of guests who have come from our Safal group family, whom we are going to introduce at some stage. We are here with us, our group CEO, Anders Lindgren, who is seated here. Anders, welcome so much. We have the Uganda Baati family, our distinguished guests who have come today to be able to be with us. I really appreciate your coming. And considering the fact that it rained unexpectedly, we expected the function to start pretty late, but I realized by the time we were walking in, the place was almost full. Thank you so much for taking your time, and most so be able to brace the occasion when it was actually raining, to be able to be with us family, to be with the Uganda Baati family. It's a great honor to us to be able to witness this occasion. It never occurred to me that Uganda Baati will be far much older than me, but it's actually true to it, it is. So with those, we have here the representations from the Safal group family. I've just talked about Anders. We have Ciprosa, who is in charge of the giving back to the community, which is corporate social responsibility at the group level. We have Anthony Nganga, who is the group head of marketing and corporate communications. We are here with Dipti Mohanty, who is the regional head of East Africa operations, to which I report into. We have Karen Gikunda, who is the head of internal communications. We have Jane Dungu, who is the head of external affairs at the group level. And we have here with us also Kaushik Shah, who has been with us for the last almost 50 years in the group. Thank you so much. By now, give me time to be able to welcome on the stage the chairman of Uganda Baati Board of Directors, Dr. Alan Shinobi, to be able to speak to us. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, George. The representative of His Excellency the President, Honorable Minister of Finance, we welcome you. The State Minister for Industry, Mr. David Basait, Honorable David Bahati, we welcome you. Honorable guests, members of Parliament, distinguished guests, the Safal group, the Uganda Baati family, and I'll say, as we say these days, all protocol observed. We welcome you and welcome to Uganda Baati. It is often noted that many companies, especially African companies, start, but often fold within the first 3, maximum 5 years. So, Honorable Minister, when you have a company which can last 60 years, it is quite a great achievement. When I looked around as I came in, the only people I could see who were above 60 were perhaps yourself and myself, but the rest seem, including George Arodi, seem to be much younger than that. So, after looking at that, it is therefore with enormous gratitude that we celebrate a milestone as being one of the few companies which have achieved 60 years. And it's not just a celebration of our longevity. It's a tribute to our values and principles that have been guiding us since we started in Tororo in 1964. Our journey has been a long one. In those days, we were known as the Steelworks Company, and we started with aluminum industries. The demand became so great, exceeding the supply. We introduced the first steel rolling machine in Uganda and became manufacturers of a range of products that included everything from saucepans, aluminum saucepans, iron sheets, everything. We did not know at the time that we were setting the foundation and the legacy of quality and innovation. However, as many of you would know, the journey was not a totally smooth one. In 1972, the then president of Uganda, I'll not say all his titles, I'll just say Major General Idi Amin, but it's followed by several other titles which we all know. decided that non-Ugandan citizens of Uganda should be asked to leave. And with that, Uganda Baati was left at the hands of some civil service managers, a story we all know. Subsequently, when this is post-1986, repossession took place, properties were returned to the Asians, and Honorable Minister, you know that story because you were probably quite involved in it, if I recall. But Uganda Baati were able to start again. The whole machinery was in bad repair. It was obsolete. It needed new machinery. So we took upon the task of rebuilding Uganda Baati from scratch. New machinery, everything, including recapitalizing the company. That, of course, meant, Honorable Minister, that the shareholders had to wait very many years to get a dividend. But we did brave it. Today, Uganda Baati stands out as showing the power of perseverance, innovation, and community. We have grown to over 15 service centers across Uganda. Our products have expanded. We're no longer just a company manufacturing cepharias and iron sheets. We've gone on to building solutions, cold rooms, steel structures, pre-engineered buildings, and we are a leader in this industry. But beyond the products we make, we're a company that deeply cares for our community and our workers. We have, through corporate social responsibility, provided a lot of initiatives, including health initiatives. We have a clinic, and we have not forgotten our area, which is Tororo, where this all started. So the success we celebrate today is a result of collective effort of those people who buy our products, the government of Uganda, the staff, the shareholders, and other stakeholders, some of whom are dealers, some of whom are here, who have been with us throughout all these years. And as we look towards the future, we do so with a clear vision. We know where we're going. We know how to get there, and we will get there. The Safal group has been a very important part of our growth, and in the coming years, we are going to scale up our investments. We aim to increase our market share, deepen our engagement with the communities, and continue to lead in building solutions. Our focus will remain on innovation, sustainable practices, and ensuring not only we meet but exceed the expectations of our customers and stakeholders. As we celebrate the 60 years of Uganda Baati, we honor our legacy while looking forward to the future with optimism and further determination. Together, we will build our heritage of excellence and continue to be a pillar of strength in Uganda's industrial landscape. I thank you very much for listening to me, and join me in saying a big cheer, raising a big clap for Uganda Baati on its 60th anniversary. Thank you very much.
And a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much. That is our board chair for Uganda Baati, Dr. Alan Shonu. Thank you so very much. He touched on a few interesting moments in a history that is 6 decades long. I can't imagine the stories that pepper this journey, and I'm sure all of us here today are excited to hear more and more of those stories. But now I would like you to direct your attention to the screens as we look back at this history, as we celebrate 60 years of Uganda Baati.
If those walls could talk, let's say under this roof, we've experienced happy moments together. I always look forward to the new memories we'll make as a family. Memories that will last a lifetime.
Choose Roman tile versatile.
My name is Dr. Alan Shanubi. I'm a lawyer by profession, and I am chairman of the board of directors of Uganda Baati. I'm also one of the Ugandan shareholders in the company. My message is pretty simple, and we've got to keep on doing what we're doing. It will be very difficult to better it because we're doing extremely well, but we have to keep on doing what we're doing. To the shareholders, I mean, we look forward to many more years of profits and dividends.
I'm Dr. Robert Lutaji. I am a management consultant and governance advisor. My message to the shareholders, the board of directors, and the management of Uganda Baati, as you celebrate your 60th birthday anniversary, I want to wish you all God's blessings and to urge you to do whatever you can, whatever is in your powers, to ensure that this blessing, this gift, Uganda Baati, that was given to the founders of this great company, that it continues to grow from strength to strength. So I wish you a very successful 60th anniversary. God bless you.
I want to congratulate you and to say that this anniversary is not only celebrating 60 years of existence in Uganda, it's a celebration of the contribution we have made towards the revenue in terms of taxes. It's a celebration of our export promotion strategy and import substitution, that you are now in Kenya, you are now in Namibia. So it is that we are celebrating today as you celebrate the 60 years of existence here in Uganda. And congratulations, Uganda Baati. Congratulations for the jobs that you have given us as Ugandans. Congratulations for the contribution you are making toward the development of our country. And we wish you many, many more years as a company.
My name's Mutiava Abbas. I'm the managing director of Mukalwe Enterprises and the sister company Buildmax, where we deal in construction materials. At the same time, I'm the current chairman of CHADA. As leaders from CHADA, we take this opportunity to congratulate you all the way you have come from a small company to a huge and enormous company we have today, which is serving all our interests, which is serving everybody. We congratulate you and we thank you for the service you have rendered to us. We thank you for the support. We thank you for everything, and as leaders and CHADA, we pledge to support you even in more 60 years to come. Thank you very much.
My name is Simon Sekancha Suga. I'm the managing director of Hardware World Limited. We sell building materials. As Uganda Baati celebrates this milestone of 60 years, for us at Hardware World, we wish to congratulate them for moving this big milestone, for being a center of quality, for always walking the talk, for always offering very high quality products at competitive prices. We're looking forward to a big relationship with them, more business, more products. Let us do the distribution, you do the manufacturing. We are so ready for us as dealers. We are ready to do the donkey work of distributing your products from border to border. Give us the targets, we shall hit them. Congratulations, Uganda Baati. We wish all the best. Thank you.
Now we have been 60 years in Uganda, and we have with Uganda Baati, but we've also been, roughly as a group, we've been 60 years now. And I think it's been a journey. It's been a question always, how do you add more value to customers? Everything from having just a plain GI sheet in the beginning to having a full ready building, even with solar on the roof. All about adding value, solutions, and also with good quality and strong brands behind it to customers.
We're very, very proud to say that we reached all-time records in selling color coils, color sheets, color roofing, and buildings in Uganda, which, we started this journey 30 years ago. What we've created, Uganda Baati, 60 years, is that brand. People really trust Uganda Baati. Anything Uganda Baati does, it does well, and it's enduring and lasting. So I think the confidence that we have created in the public and in the, of course, the consumer, the buyers, and just the society around us, that they know they can trust what comes out of Uganda Baati.
A round of applause for Uganda Baati. Honorable Minister, Your Excellency, they survived infancy. Now they have no reason for collapsing after 60, honestly. They have the experience to survive. In using our local language, we say, Minister, after 60, kada tuchikuba paka kuwulira bubi. Wena chikubira ddala echa Uganda Baati. The 60 years of Uganda Baati has had leadership, and under the leadership of this gentleman, Uganda Baati has continued to innovate and expand its reach across the region. Please join me in welcoming Mr. George Arodi to the stage, the CEO of the group, to tell you how he has been able to do it with his group. Ladies and gentlemen, the CEO, Mr. George Arodi.
I'll talk about Uganda Baati and speak about my journey in Uganda Baati, because I think, to me, it's been quite fulfilling. Before I start, Honorable Minister and the Chief Guest, I wish to just speak a little bit about these two members of the family, the founding family members, Suli Baisha and Dr. Manu Chandari. I think we all know them very, very well. Dr. Manu has been here for a long time with us, building the nation across the region. These two families, who are now, Dr. Manu, I think, just hit about 94 years now. They were supposed to join us today, but they are incapacitated. But these are the members of the family that started Uganda Baati and the overall Safal group. Safal group, is it? Oh, I think I can use this. It's not just about Uganda Baati. If you talk about Uganda Baati, the story starts with the Safal group. We operate in total of 8 countries across Africa, but with about 36 operations. Operations mean where we actually produce the material. That makes the Safal group the largest group in Africa when it comes to metal sheeting. Our group at Uganda Baati is enshrined on very key core values. And if you look at it, really, all these are what shapes how we do and relate with our stakeholders all across. I think we value our customers so much, and that's what has given us the leap that we are talking about today. We want to excel in everything that we do, and that's why you'll find that the quality platform is something which has really been enshrined on the way we do the business. The partnerships, the integrity, we give to Caesar what belongs to Caesar. We have done that over the years, and the issue of corporate governance is something which we hold in very, very high esteem. And the care to the community, the stakeholders, and obviously the environment. We just mentioned earlier, if you look at Uganda Baati today, and you ask somebody about a roof sheet, what first comes in their mind about Uganda Baati is quality. We don't deviate on the quality platforms. We don't deviate on the stipulations of the standards which is governing the production or the products that we produce. Our journey, the journey of Uganda Baati has been long and winding. There's a mention about our journey, which started way back. We started way back in 1964. I looked at the registration certificate and realized that we came into being on the 10th of August, 1964. Our first plants, those plants of those days were not very sophisticated. They were not what we call continuous galvanizing line. It was sheet to sheet where two people will hold the mabati and dip that in the zinc, and there mabati comes. Then you take into barrel corrugation. That's where we all started. So basically, if you look at Uganda Baati, talk about Uganda Baati's story, we are talking about a company that salvaged the region and Uganda, for example, from the ravages of the grudge-thatched houses. We believe as a group in technological advancement. We believe in excellence. We believe in innovation. In the year 2001, the Safal group came with what you call aluminum zinc technology, which is giving life to the iron sheet to make it last 4 to 5 times longer than the traditional galvanized product that we had. And for that, we brought in aluminum zinc technology, and our brand here, which is well known here, is called Dumozas. This technology was the first one in Africa. And actually, this technology was embraced by the group prior to India. We started in 2001. India, through Bush and Steel, started in 2005. That means we are 5 years ahead of India. Today, if you talk about the landscape of production of the roof sheeting, you will find that virtually every plant that we have and in the region and in Africa have changed all their plants to aluminum zinc. We don't have galvanized anymore. In 2006, on that innovation journey, we came with Versatile. I think it's a very common profile that you see. Virtually when somebody is walking around Uganda and you're walking about most of the markets in Africa today, what will hit you is the commonness of this particular profile. Everyone, every roll former, whether you're a big manufacturer, small manufacturer, they will start with Versatile-like profile. We started it ourselves at the Safal group, and Uganda Baati, we introduced that in the year 2006 here. In other group operations, it came a little bit much earlier than what we have in Uganda. In that innovation journey again, His Excellency, we introduced what we call the Roman tile, because we realized that in the family of the tiles, there are some customers who would wish to have specific shapes, and Roman shape has been something which is very predominant in this particular industry. And because of that, we introduced this Roman tile in the year 2010. In the year 2022, just recently, based on the clamor from the customers that we are taking so long without bringing anything on the market, on the roof sheeting, we brought in what we call Orient tile. Orient tile is the tile profile which is having the highest, the longest widths or cover widths in the market, not only in Uganda, but also in the region. We, as a business, we define our business. We realized that we've been in the roofing sheet for a very, very long time. And obviously, competition also keep on eating our cake. And we had to advance ourselves. And we brought in what we call Ultraspan, which is steel truss, which should actually be able to be replacing the timber. And since steel is recyclable, you can recycle the steel, we thought it was one thing which is actually very important for the environment. And we are using so much in Uganda in churches and all that. Safal, I think, is the new kids in the block that we introduced. This is the PEB, which the team actually is going to be here. We're going to introduce them at some stage. And we have done so much, including the various factories that we have already done in Uganda through the Safal. In that innovation, we have the Safcool, where we have the cold rooms, and we have supplied that a bit in Uganda. and we still explore the markets. We believe that this market in Uganda, especially the country which is so much inclined to agriculture, will be having so much markets for self-cool, for the cold room. Then we have the self-solar as well. We realized that over the period of time, the markets are changing, and obviously, as you define the routes to market, the traditional routes to market cannot hold anymore with the new generation. And we thought that people are very much keen on having the convenience of the shopping from where they sit. So we brought in the platform of what you call the e-commerce, which obviously I think makes us one of the few companies around, maybe in Africa, to start this in the steel industry. We give back to the community, and we have a structure within us, within Uganda Baati and the group in total, to give back to the community. We are defined by the 4 pillars, and we have done so much under these particular 4 pillars. Under health, we have 2 clinics, one in Uganda Baati just next to our factory premises. We also have the clinic in Tororo, and we have so much outreach programs. We recently also contributed immensely to the North Ankole Diocese Hospital to the extent of about $100,000. Under health, under education, we also contribute so much. Under the environment, we are working so much hand in hand with NFA to be able to replant a forest cover of about 40 hectares. We have done 20 so far with NFA, and we are still continuing with that particular journey to the extent of 100 million Uganda shillings. Our contribution is always a question of what we produce and sell. It's always a question of giving back to the community. But we also shape the economy in various parameters. I'm the vice chair of UGISMA, Uganda Iron and Steel Manufacturers Association in Uganda. And I've held that position for the last almost 8 years now. Prior to that, my predecessor, DP Mohanty, was actually holding this particular position. And for the people that we engage with all the time, especially considering if we have from our Honorable Minister for Industry, we'll realize what we have done actually when it comes to the negotiations. We believe that together, even with the competition that we have today, we need to actually be able to join hands to be able to shape the working environment in which we operate as a business. So under UGISMA, Honorable Minister, it is actually important for us to actually be able to look at the level playing field because competition is really catching up in the region because now we are working under East African Community dispensation. And if we are not be able to find a level playing field, most of the industries in Uganda can be swallowed by the competition coming from across the region. To pause a moment for my journey and the journey with my staff. I joined this company, great company, in the year 2017. When I joined in 2017, the first encounter I had was with the Revenue Authority. Just 3 months down the line, before I settled down, they came to my office and told me, George, you've been incurring losses for a very, very long time. And now we are withdrawn. You are withholding tax certificate, meaning that every truck which was joining in had to pay the tax at the border. But they gave me a window and told me that we are giving you time, actually 2 hours, go back to our office and tell us what is it that you are going to do to change the fortunes of Uganda Baati from loss making. I went back. I had not known Uganda Baati so much, but I really knew where maybe which buttons to be able to touch. And that document which I wrote to the Commissioner of Domestic Taxes became my reference point in terms of the strategies that I formulated which turn around this particular company. That's where my journey started. The first button I touched was our people. I touched people, and I looked at my leadership structure in Uganda Baati. And I said the first thing I'm going to do is to give the leadership of the company to Ugandans to be able to run. Today, if you look at it, almost 97% or 99% of the top leadership of the company is run by Ugandans. So who said Ugandans cannot be able to do it? Honorable Minister, you can actually be able to attest to me. On many occasions, when many companies call you for such a occasion and you tell them, you ask them to go to the boardroom with the senior management team, you realize that the people who will dot that particular conference would really not be Ugandans. A small portion of Ugandans, but when it comes to Uganda Baati, you'll be surprised that Ugandans really hold about 97% of our positions in the senior positions. We have built so much on the people, around the people, and they've really delivered. We are built on the brands. For a long time, we are doing many things, including giving back to the community, but many people would not be able to relate what we are doing with the specific brands. These are brands that we really invest in, and as a group, we are among the very few companies that in the steel industry that have branded steel. Who knew that steel could be branded? We are among the first. And our brand, we have built it, and I really thank Ian and the team for the corporate brand, which has given us very much elevation. For now, people know Uganda Baati. On many occasions, people knew Dumuzas, but they didn't know who was actually the producer of Dumuzas. Thanks so much for what you've done, and McLean and team for the brands, product brands that we have created, which have given this particular elevation. We focus on our infrastructure, and today, people do ask me, you look like an IT company. When you walk into Uganda Baati, you look at an IT company. We don't look at a company which is manufacturing steel. But we have done so much in all the 3 branches, in Kampala, in Tororo, and in Arua. And with the 14 showrooms that we have in Uganda today, the investment is really massive. For the last 8 years, we have done that and changed the face of Uganda Baati. Our showrooms, really, we realize that for us to be able to win, we have to control the routes to market. And to bring that convenience to the customers from where they work, from where they could do the construction, we rolled out 14 showrooms across Uganda, and they are going to go to 30. And these showrooms, again, another source of employment, because each showroom is being manned by about 4 graduates from the university, 4 graduates manning the showrooms. And we have 14. They are going to go to 30 very, very soon. So all said, how did this translate in terms of our overall performance? Our color volume, which is the people in this industry know what color contributes to the profit. The color volume increased by 300% in the last, I think the first 5 years when we took over. 300%. And last month, we hit a record color sales in Uganda Baati. Profitability, which was a major concern of the Uganda Revenue Authority, we turned around the company to the extent of 400% in profitability. I think we are among the very few profitable companies in this particular sector. I wish to introduce my team. I don't know where they are, but I wish to introduce my team that are leading Uganda Baati. We are many here. We are almost a level of about 100 in this. About 60 of us are here. But I just introduce quickly. This is the team that is managing Uganda Baati. Branch manager Arua, you can step. Yeah, okay, then you can just walk up. Yeah, okay. Then branch manager Tororo. Amon Aruho, the HR and admin manager. Maclean Kokundakwe, the head of marketing. Rachel Shivuna, the legal and corporate affairs, head of legal and compliances. Ian Romanika, head of corporate and external affairs. George Mubiro, the head of Safal, Uganda Baati Foundation. That's where giving back to the community falls. Patrick Katende, the head of service centers and our showrooms. Hemantha Apuva is the head of Safal Building Systems, where we have the SAF build, we have the Ultraspan, and the other building solutions. Then we have John, who is the operations manager, operations head. Then we have our friend Richard. Richard is head of IT. Thank you so much, team. These are the people that we brought on board to be able to help me. Yeah, Erina. Oh, Erina delayed. Sorry. Erina Masiga is the head of our finance. So I told you that the phase that I have running Uganda Baati is the phase of Uganda. Out of this team, we only have 2. Just because of the technology that they are bringing, they are looking at, the technology that they came with. Maybe it's not still there in Uganda yet, if you talk about SAF bill and all that. But the whole of this team is Ugandans. And the next level, all of them are Ugandans. So I want to underscore that. Thank you so much, team. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So, Chairman spoke about the future. The future is very bright as far as we are concerned, because we know competition is coming. Actually, if I have to go back a bit, on many occasions, do you find, how often do you get foreign companies where the finance manager is a local? Very difficult. Very difficult, I know. Very difficult. But we are a company where we also believe that Ugandans can be able to run our finance department. Very, very important. So the future is very, very bright, Honorable Minister. But there's competition coming. In Uganda alone, we are increasing our capacities to the extent of about almost another 70% is coming into being. And today I'm happy when I saw our able competitors here. I've seen MMI. Where's MMI? I saw her. My friend is there, the CEO. Then where's Roofings? Where's Roofings? Thank you so much. In fact, they're not our competitors, because these are our colleagues. We meet all the time. I can walk into their plant, they can walk into our plant and all that. There's nothing to hide. The main thing is that how can we be able to shape the working environment in Uganda together and the region. So those are not my competitors, really. They are the people that we work with all the time. So the future is really very, very bright for us, because as a Uganda Baati, we are going to work on specific market niches, which can be able to sustain our overall growth momentum and profitability in Uganda. Before I finish, allow me to call one person here on stage, Kaushik Shah. I think there's something in life where you find someone who touched your heart. Joined the group as a young boy from the university in 1994. Kaushik Shah introduced me to everything. He gave me so much load on my head. At that time, if you talk about Gen Zs of today, when you give them this, they ask you, is it in my KPI? Is it in my job description? Kaushik Shah gave me that load as a young man. And the people that I attend meetings with, especially the Ministry of the Trade or Industry and all this, they wonder where they just get the eloquence when he talks about to the business. It's because I was, at a young age, I was chairing the regional committee on East Africa Community, COMESA, and SADC configuration, courtesy of Kaushik. When the East Africa Community Protocol was being negotiated, I was among the delegation from Kenya negotiating the protocol at that young age. I was not even 30 then. He introduced me to logistics and took me to one of the best institutes in the world, IIM Ahmedabad. I think you all know it very well. He took me there. And when I came back, after some time, I became one of the first directors of East Africa Shippers Council upon the formation. In Kenya, I held many, many positions, courtesy of Kaushik. He taught me how to be thorough, how to be able to have that sense of ownership, how to be passionate. So we don't have shareholders in Uganda Baati. I'm the owner, really. Because wherever I am, I feel it's part of my company. It's part of me. So thank you so much, Kaushik, for the change that you brought into my life. So thank you so much. I think I'll stop there. Thank you so much for, again, gracing the occasion and be able to come in time for us to be able to continue in the celebration mood of Uganda Baati. Thank you so much.
Thank you so very much. Round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, for the
Bigger round
CEO of Uganda Baati, Mr. George Orodi. I love that you shared your journey, your passion for learning, and of course you gave credit. As we say today, you gave flowers to the person who was able to pour into you. A true mark of grace is appreciating those who come before us.
Very un-Ugandan.
Hey, are you sure?
Appreciating somebody who has helped you get there? Really? George,
I beg to
thank
disagree.
you very much.
Thank you, George. I love that you took us through the journey as well. You know, I don't know about you, but there's something that I really enjoy. Do you ever watch construction shows? Mm-hmm. Building shows? Uh-huh. Have you ever watched grand designs? Uh-huh. Shows like that? Mm-hmm. Over the years, even though I'm not in the industry, I've learned so much about trussing. I've learned about the different kinds of tiles. As you were talking, I'm like, So that was really interesting.
I like the team. A bigger round of applause to the team.
Now, when it comes to 60 years, you not only celebrate the growth of the company, but you celebrate the people that work within the company, but the people that have also supported this journey along the years. And I think we should all be supported in the room, because whether it's the hospitals we were born in, the homes we've grown up in, the schools we went to, the buildings we work in, the projects we invest in, Uganda Baati has been part of that story.
Yes. Everything. From when we started growing to where we are, Uganda Baati, 60 years. I'm about to get to its birthday with me too.
Really? You're sharing.
It's George who is less years of the birthday, really. And he heads this beautiful company the way he has. Another round of applause for George. Selfless. He knows the company on his fingertips and gives everything as it is.
And he mentioned that, it's all because of the pressure when he started. What did you say about this generation today? It's not in my job description. Well, we need to change that.
No, because when we start grading it, Uganda Baati is a Gen X. It's not a Gen Z.
Wow, we're going there.
Because with Gen X, we do things thoroughly.
But Can I jump into there as well?
But Gen X, you ask Nairobi.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, we've talked about the company itself. We've talked about the products. We've talked about the team and the people. But there's so many stakeholders that are part of this story. Please give your attention to a video about the key stakeholders.
I want to congratulate you and to say that this anniversary is not only celebrating 60 years of existence in Uganda, it's a celebration of the contribution you have made towards the revenue in terms of taxes. It's a celebration of our export promotion strategy and import substitution, that you are now in Kenya, you are now in Namibia. So it is that we are celebrating today as you celebrate the 60 years of existence here in Uganda. And congratulations, Uganda Baati. Congratulations for the jobs that you have given us as Ugandans. Congratulations for the contribution you are making toward the development of our country. And we wish you many, many more years as a company.
My name is Dr. Alan Shanubi. I'm a lawyer by profession, and I am chairman of the board of directors of Uganda Baati. I'm also one of the Ugandan shareholders in the company. The company started in Tororo around 1964. Originally, the company started doing aluminium works. That is your cephalias. The demand was really for those basic utensils. And it moved on to iron sheets, and the iron sheets from Uganda Baati are legendary. So many of the houses owned by our grandfathers, grandparents, even parents had that sign Uganda Baati on them. Then it metamorphosized into something bigger and came into Kampala.
My message is a pretty simple one. We've got to keep on doing what we're doing. It will be very difficult to better it because we're doing extremely well, but we have to keep on doing what we're doing. To the shareholders, I mean, we look forward to many more years of profits and dividends, assuming the market remains as it is. It has been fairly stable. Our product is one which relies a lot on the forex regime. And that has been pretty stable over the past decade or so. So yes, that's what the shareholders can look forward to with the staff.
Now we have been 60 years in Uganda, and we have with Uganda Baati, but we've also been, roughly as a group, we've been 60 years now. And I think it's been a journey. It's been a question always, how do you add more value to customers? Everything from having just a plain GI sheet in the beginning to having a full ready building, even with solar on the roof. All about adding value, solutions, and also with good quality and strong brands behind it to customers.
I'd like to welcome Honorable Edith Nakalema. We'd like to welcome you so much. Thank you for being here. Madam Susan Siviro, welcome, CEO NMG. Mr. Ken Kalisa, NBS, thank you so much for being here. Ladies and gentlemen, we've had a slight change of program, and so it is my singular honor to invite Honorable Bahati, State Minister for Industry, to come and address this gathering, and I will ask him to invite Honorable Matia Kasaija on behalf of the President, who will give the official speech. Ladies and gentlemen, Honorable Bahati.
our chief guests, the Honorable Matia Kasaija, representing His Excellency the President, President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, the Chair of the Board, the Regional CEO, the leadership of Uganda Baati, and all invited guests, good evening. At 60 years, I think Uganda Baati deserves a very huge hand clap for the progress you've made and for the achievements you have made in developing this country. His Excellency has written a message which is going to be read by Honorable Matia Kasaija, who at one time loved to work with Uganda Baati. I'm sure that he told us he was given a job before he was born, 1969, and Shell snatched him from Uganda Baati. So I think the whole story really of Uganda Baati could not have been given to any other minister apart from Matia, who knows this story. So, Honorable Matia, we are very welcome to be here and to celebrate with Uganda Baati. In my opinion, you are not only celebrating 60 years as a number, but you are celebrating. Today we joined you to celebrate the jobs that you have created for our country. And we are extremely happy, on a selfish note, of the composition of your staff. It was also very good, George, to introduce your staff, because you know how public relations people work. They can do it in such a way and you think that they're the owners of their companies. So all along I thought that Ian was actually the CEO or the chairperson of the board or something, because every time you talk about Uganda Baati, Ian is the one to see. So I was happy to see other people, but Ian, thank you for the good work you are doing. We are joining you to celebrate the wealth that you have created, because every distributor of Uganda Baati creates wealth, not only for their own, but also for the country. Because every distributor employs 1 or 2 people or 3 people. So we are joining you to celebrate today, not only 60 years, but the wealth you are creating. We also join you in celebrating the contribution in terms of taxes, and I'm sure that Matia would be happy to note this, because Uganda Baati is one of the companies that pay tax and pay tax on time. And we want to celebrate with you the contribution you are making in terms of import substitution and export promotion. Because currently, we are importing steel and steel products worth $1 billion in the country, and $3 billion in the East African region. So any contribution that reduces on that import bill is highly appreciated and highly celebrated, and we truly want to thank you for the contribution you are making in import substitution. And you have been part and parcel of the long journey of industrialization for our country. In 1986, we only had 83 companies, factories, and Uganda Baati was one of those companies. As we speak, we are now 9,400 companies. Much progress has been made. And these companies are contributing, the manufacturing alone, contributing 16.5% to our national GDP of 55 billion, and contributing more than 5.5 trillion to our national revenue. So this celebration is actually so big for us, and we are happy that we are part and parcel of it. Now, at 60 years, you cannot behave like a person who is at 20 years and 40 years, you start doing serious things and more hard things. So I want to leave you with a challenge before I invite Mattia. Not only Uganda, but also all steel companies in our country. I've seen our chairman of Uganda Manufacturers. Dale, you are very welcome. I want to leave you with one challenge, that at 60 years, together with other colleagues that are producing steel, we need your help. We need your help. We cannot continue having iron ore deposits close to 320 million tons in a region where I come from. And we continue to import steel worth 1 billion to our country. So as you grow now at 60 years, I want to invite you and challenge you. Will you help us to turn this iron ore into sponge iron and other products so that we can produce steel using our own resources, using our own raw materials, which is actually iron ore. So that's a challenge. I live with you, and I know, Shinobu, you talked about the growth. You are now having a turnover of 600 million US dollars every year. You have told us that you are going to expand the market by investing. I hope that your investment will be to put up a factory in Chigezi to process our iron ore into steel and steel products. That is our prayer for you as a company. That's our prayer and that's our hope, that at 60 years, that's what you should be thinking about, because there is nothing more you have not done. But only one thing you have not done is to turn that iron ore into the final product of steel. So with those few words, I want to invite Mattia, your former employee, to come and tell us a story and read a speech representing His Excellency the President Forum 7. But friends, as he comes, I also want to let you know that this wouldn't have happened if there was no peace and security in our country. So we want to congratulate President Forum 7, who is going to be represented by Mattia, for ushering in the peace and security that we are enjoying and the freedom for you to invest at any time and anywhere in the country. So let's put our hands together to welcome the representative of President Forum 7, Honorable Mattia.
Thank you, David. Thank you. The leaders of this great investment and all distinguished guests, good evening. Now, David has exposed me. I thought I would keep it, but now let me export it hard. In 1970, after I had left the university, me and another gentleman who is not feeling well, we went to get a job at Uganda Baati. And the job indeed was given to me. But as I was going back, you know where Shell is vis-a-vis Uganda Baati, in the last area. Somebody said, why don't you go and ask these Shell people, maybe they will give you a job better. True to that, when I went there, the salary was slightly much higher than the one which Uganda Baati was offering me. Consequently, I did not. But my friend Bagambe, for him, he took the job. And worked there, I think, for 5 or 4 years. So that's the story about my first interaction with Uganda Baati. So 1970, So we have seen each other for quite a long time. Now, me, I'm not supposed to speak. It is the president that is going to speak. And he says like this. He says, it's a great pleasure to celebrate the 60th anniversary of Uganda Baati, one of our country's leading and trusted building solutions provider, and a company as old our country with its inception rooted in Uganda. When I learn of such milestones, I'm reminded of the early days when we were just starting to bring order and progress back to our country. Surely our efforts have yielded good fruit. Back then, homes were thatched with grass and tree branches, you saw here. Owning a well-thatched traditional hut was prestigious. Children studied under trees, and people played in open spaces. However, things have now changed. The times have evolved, and modern technology has changed the script of housing in Uganda. I can tell you, in my constituency, you cannot find their mama in Pole. No. Uganda Baati products and others. "60 years have brought change through the various innovations of the smart minds of this generation, hence marking this a notable celebration. Reflecting on how far we have come since 1986, when we took over power, one of our main challenges was to restore security and stability. You have heard me speak about the challenges of that era, the economic turmoil and the hardships our people faced. It was like trying to build a house without a foundation. But we knew that with determination and hard work, we could turn things around. When Uganda gained its independence, we opened our arms to investors, both local and international, encouraging them to participate in revitalization of Uganda. The private sector responded with enthusiasm, and companies like Uganda Baati that have aged with the country, surviving all turmoil and the challenges, let me repeat. The private sector responded with enthusiasm, and companies like Uganda Baati that have aged with the country, surviving all turmoil and challenges, and they deserve to be recognized. They have not only led the way in driving our country's economic transformation, but are also a great example of the efforts of government that has put in place to ensure business and investment thrives in our country, Uganda. Since then, our journey as a country has been marked by significant progress and development. The private sector has continued to fuel the growth of our economy, and tonight we celebrate one of the most outstanding drivers. Let me repeat. The private sector has continued to fuel the growth of our economy, and tonight we celebrate one of its outstanding drivers. Uganda Baati has not only contributed to the steel industry, but also supported the broader growth of the national development. Their commitment to quality and innovation is something that all Ugandans can take pride in. As I look back on our shared journey, I'm reminded of the importance of embracing diversity and fostering inclusivity. We welcome back the Asian community with open arms. No, he said, we welcomed back the Asian community with open arms, recognizing their invaluable contribution to our country's growth. Uganda Baati, as part of Safal Group, is a reflection to the strength and resilience of this community. The importance of infrastructure development in achieving our economic goals cannot be underestimated. I would like to thank the team of Uganda Baati for playing a crucial role in innovating building solutions that continue to foster sustainable investment for businesses, schools, churches, hospitals, communities, among other important sectors. You have indeed proven to be a reliable partner in our journey towards achieving our Vision 2040. Let me repeat this. Uganda Baati, you have indeed proven to be a reliable partner in our journey towards achieving our Vision 2040. He goes on to say, let us also celebrate the spirit of enterprise and the power of collaboration. Uganda Baati's story is a shining example of what can be achieved when the government and the private sector work together towards a common goal. This is the Uganda we envisioned, a country where businesses can prosper, where innovation is nurtured, and where the quality of life for all citizens is continually improving. The construction industry is a vital part of our national development, contributing significantly to GDP and creating jobs. Now, I really want to thank Uganda Baati management. You have done and made me very proud when I saw the Ugandans running the business. And I pray, as you expand, we should expand. Don't stop where we are now. We must expand. If you need government assistance, government will give you that assistance. Jobs. 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 Have you traveled around the country? Have you seen the youth, those who are in schools, those who may not be in schools, small children who in another 15, 20 years, they will want a job. So, this now I'm speaking as Kashaija, I'm not as President Museveni. Although we always have a battle with him on this issue of job creation. Let me tell you, as your Minister of Finance, Planning and Economic Development, I never sleep when I come to see the, now Ugandans, we are very prolific. Maybe because of peace. Yeah, people, when they sleep, when they are peaceful, then they produce children. I don't know whether you people you have seen this. It is a real problem. Because if these youth, we do not create an opportunity to work and earn money, they become a problem. They become a problem. So, but Uganda Baati, I can see you have taken my mentor with open hands, and you are making jobs. Don't come with the technology that we do only work with using technologies, but jobs of various capacity. I will, if I'm still the minister, I will give you all the assistance which you want in order for you to create me jobs for these youth. Now, let me go back to the speech of the president. The construction of industry is a vital part of our national development, contributing significantly to GDP and creating jobs. The government has rolled out several initiatives to support this sector, including the National Construction Industry Policy, which seeks to streamline operations and ensure our industry remains competitive. Uganda Baati's commitment to innovation and quality has set a standard that others in the industry should emulate. Nkademu, Uganda Baati's commitment to innovation and quality has set a standard that others in the industry should emulate. Through the Bubu initiative, we are encouraging more Ugandan companies to produce and buy locally, thereby strengthening our economy and ensuring sustainable growth. As we look to the future, the government remains committed to supporting the private sector in several key areas that will improve the business environment and increase global competitiveness. Infrastructure development. We will continue to invest in roads, railways, and energy projects to support the growth of the manufacturing industry and other sectors. Ease of doing business. We are working to make it easier for businesses to operate in Uganda by reducing bureaucratic red tape and simplifying tax administration. We want to create an environment where businesses can thrive and grow without unnecessary hindrances. Public-private partnerships. We recognize the importance of collaboration between the public and the private sectors. Through public-private partnerships, we aim to leverage private sector expertise and resources to deliver key infrastructure projects and other public services. Promotion of local content. The government is committed to ensuring that Ugandan companies benefit from major infrastructure projects. The promotion of local content in public procurement is a key strategy. We encourage companies like Uganda Baati to continue leading by example by integrating local suppliers and contractors into your operations. We recently celebrated National Youth Day, and one of the most critical aspects of our development agenda is empowering our youth. I want to encourage all sector players present tonight to embrace skilling the youth people and close the gaps of income inequalities, but rather enable the wealth creation agenda. In conclusion, as we celebrate Uganda Baati's 60th anniversary, let us remember the journey we have traveled together from the darker days of the 1970s to the promising future that lies ahead. We have come a long way. Uganda Baati's story is one of the resilience and determination similar to that of the Ugandan people. As we look to the next 60 years, I am confident that we will continue to build a stronger and more prosperous Uganda together. Should I sing happy birthday, Uganda Baati? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Baati. Happy birthday to you. I wish you success celebrations, and may the good Lord protect all of you. Thank you.
Thank you so very much, our guest of honor. Allow me to ask you to remain on stage so that we can take some pictures. And thank you for your beautiful singing.
A round of applause for the minister. Was it the president singing happy birthday or you?
We need clarification on that.
Clarification on that.
No. He said, when you are finishing, sing happy birthday.
Well, thank you so much for clarifying that. Would like to ask you to please join us on stage so we can capture this evening a moment. We take some pictures. Would like to invite the Uganda Baati CEO and board chair to also make your way up to the stage. Our Safal group founders who are here. Of course, Honorable Bahati, please. Come on stage. Allow me to recognize the presence of Humphrey Nze, that's the board chairman, Private Sector Foundation Uganda. If I can ask all of you actually on the table to please come up and we capture this right now. To all our photographers, are you all set and ready? Okay, I think we are all set and ready. With direction from our photographers, are you happy with the positioning? Because we must capture this moment. Can we ask you to step forward, please? Kindly step forward. Not too close, but thank you, right there. That's wonderful. Ladies and gentlemen, can we please have another round of applause for our guest of honor delivering the remarks from His Excellency, the President of Uganda, and the happy birthday singing as well. Yes. All right. Big smiles. I see some people are very serious. Thank you so much.
Chairman, Uganda Manufacturers Association, can join in. Honorable Minister.
Now, rich history is what we are sharing today. Finding out that the minister's first job was with Uganda Baati, for me, it was eye-opening. I was like, oh, okay, I did not know that. 60 years. And looking out now at essentially a full house. So to everyone who has joined us, especially to our distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, further at the back of the room, welcome to this 60th anniversary gala for Uganda Baati Limited.
I would like to acknowledge the presence of Commissioner Customs, Haji Asadu Chisitu. Thank you very much for being here. And Assistant Commissioner Public and Corporate Affairs, Mr. Robert Kalumba. You're most welcome. Managing Director, Hardware World, Mami Simon Sekancha. Privileged to host you two here. Uganda Baati are compliant. That's what the Commissioner Customs says. I am now going to ask Safal to walk to the back. Okay, walk up and make a speech. After that, we'll go and sign the plaque at the back. Safal.
So can we have Mr. Anders Lindgren, the CEO of the Safal Group, here? The reason that we shall be cutting a ribbon is very important to why you're also here with us. So please, just make your remarks.
Honorable Minister of Finance, Honorable Minister of Industry and Trade, members of the cabinet, shareholders, mentors as well, colleagues and friends. I'm actually not going to sing. But first of all, good evening. Congratulations, UBL, Uganda Baati. Congratulations. Actually, I want to go one step further than what George did. We always give a lot of credit to management, directors of boards, so forth. Yeah? But it's actually all the people in Uganda Baati doing this job. Let's have them all stand up. Stand up. Uganda Baati employees, please stand up, all of you. Can we have you standing up? Uganda Baati, stand up. George, you start. Stand up. Oh, we have so few Uganda Baati here today. They're over there, all of them. Well done. I would also like to know, just actually to prove, you know, here when we heard her speak from the Minister of Finance about retention. He must have one of the shortest careers ever in Uganda Baati. So I'm sure we have people that can prove that we can stay longer in Uganda Baati. I actually believe we have people here in this room that have been in Uganda Baati more than 30 years. Is that correct? Can we have someone standing up that been in Uganda Baati more than 30 years? Where? I can't see anyone from here. There. Okay. Well done. That's half the lifespan of Uganda Baati so far. Well done. You know, I was actually in Uganda Baati last week as well. And you know, when I look at companies, I say one way of seeing if a company is successful or not is to see if you have happy people around. So I actually walked around. I shook hands with everyone in the office buildings, and I see a lot of smiling faces. I think that's a very good indication of having a healthy, successful company. I don't know if that's also might be a Ugandan thing as well, possibly. Yeah? But smiling faces, happy people, for sure, will make a successful company. Yeah? Speaking on behalf of the group and also of our shareholders, I think we all agree that Uganda Baati is a flagship in the group. We look at all the people here have delivered roofing over millions of Ugandans over the years. Continue to innovate, and as we saw here what George showed, delivering today ready-made buildings, trussings, cold rooms, solar solutions, and so forth. And we will continue as a group together with Uganda Baati to innovate. And not only innovate, also make sure we do this in a sustainable way. We support communities, we create more jobs, and we will continue to expand our operations here. I also don't know if there's anyone here that might not have been in Uganda Baati over the last 3-4 years. The transformation of Uganda Baati under George's leadership here has been phenomenal. We saw what the office building looked like here on the picture. It's not only the office building, that whole site is totally transformed. So I'm sure on behalf of George, if anyone has not been there over the last years, I can invite you. You should go to Uganda Baati. So I think with that, I don't have so much more to say. We just appreciate from the group, shareholders, everything that is done here. And also interesting enough, if you go into social media today, I don't think there's a single day where I don't see maybe Ian's face first, and then normally George after that. Yeah? So also how you handle social media, how you handle stakeholders, your Fundi programs that you run is amazing and is something that we use as a best practice for the whole group. So from us in the group, we're proud of you, Uganda Baati. We will continue to support, and you keep it up and continue to deliver. Thank you so much.
Thank you very, very much, Mr. Anders Lindgren, CEO of the Safal Group. Thank you very much indeed. A round of applause for him. And it was important to hear from him because, ladies and gentlemen, I would now like to introduce you to the concept of the Safal Uganda Baati Foundation. Now, the Safal Uganda Baati Foundation represents a commitment to giving back to our communities through initiatives in shelter, education, health, and environmental conservation. Now, this foundation embodies Uganda Baati's belief in the power of community and the importance of sustainability and social responsibility.
I'd like to acknowledge the presence of the Commissioner Customs. Thank you so much. The Deputy MD UBC, the GM NTV, the Board Chairman Umar, Assistant Commissioner General URA, Mr. Abel Kagumire, Dr. Patrick Byakatonda, Directorate of Industrial Training, Minister of Education, and the CEO, Presidential CE Forum, Irene Mugisha. Thank you so much for honoring our invite.
Now we would like to ask you to take a moment to watch the video that is going to play next. It's all about the Safal Uganda Baati Foundation.
My name is George Moveru. I'm the manager of Safal Uganda Baati Foundation, and I've taken this role for the last 7 months new in the institution. This year, Uganda Baati celebrates its 60th birthday, and in the process to testify our desire to enhance our corporate social responsibility, we have introduced a new institution called the Safal Uganda Baati Foundation. Now, the foundation speaks into the corporate social responsibility works that we've done in the past, and all its initiative will pick on from the CSI work that we have carried on. It's a fully registered civil society entity with an operational license from the Uganda National NGO Bureau. And we believe this is one of the initiatives that is going to amplify our giving back, our genuine giving back, and also ensuring that the people we reach out to, their lives are improved in different ways. The foundation will focus on 4 thematic pillars, which are resonating to the corporate social responsibility works that we've been doing in the past. And the first pillar is a pillar of health, which looks at improving the health and the well-being of the people that we reach out to, especially those within our proximity. Now, we'll be administering our health services through the 2 facilities that we have, a facility here in Kampala and another one in Tororo, and we'll continue to offer free medical services, but also we go ahead to do community outreaches to extend other health-related services in terms of family planning, sexual reproductive health, and others to the community. The other pillar that we also focus on is the pillar of environment. We clearly know that we owe the environment everything and doesn't owe us anything. And it's our initiative and responsibility to ensure that we conserve and protect the environment. So we are doing a lot of work, working with different partners and stakeholders to ensure that the environment is conserved and protected. We'll speak about initiatives that we have with different mandated stakeholders. The third pillar looks into shelter, and here we're looking at community facilities that benefit multiple community members. This initiative comes on need-based, where we identify and assess community facilities, including churches, it could be hospitals and schools. We have roofed so many of these in the past, and the intention is to make sure that multiple people benefit from these facilities.
train. Oh, I'm gonna ride. I'm gonna ride.
My name is Barbara Nancha Mtagubia, the Executive Director at Sanyu Babies Home, a home for the abandoned children and babies deprived of parental love. Sanyu Babies Home is the oldest babies home in Uganda, established in 1929. We are 95 years old, and we take care of babies that have been rescued from places like garbage heaps. A mother delivers a 1-day-old baby, places the baby in a plastic bag, and dumps it on a garbage heap. Some babies are rescued from the bottoms of pit latrines, and by the time they come into our care, they're still drenched in waste and full of maggots in a bad health state. Other babies are rescued from trenches of water on a rainy day. Mother places a baby in a plastic bag and dumps it in a trench of water. Some babies are left in bushes and actually rescued by dogs. So when they come here, this becomes their home. And our ultimate goal is to ensure that children are reintegrated into community, because we believe that children belong in families. So Sanyu is a transit home. Many babies come and many babies leave our care, going into families, either being reunited with their living family members or placed in families for fostering and adoption.
Our fourth pillar is the pillar of education. And under education, we are focusing on non-formal education, targeting young people that have not gotten an opportunity to continue with formal education. The intention is clear. We want to see that we equip them with different skills that can enable them fit into the employment market. The focus is intentional to ensure that there's youth employability among our target groups. So those are the 4 pillars that I can speak about under Safal Uganda Baati Foundation.
Sanyu Babies Home is a charity organization that relies on people's generosity and volunteers' help. There is no organization or institution that funds us on a regular basis. And so when we embarked on the project of the renovation of the Children's main dormitory, the total quotation was big. A lot of money was needed, and we were worried because we didn't know where the funds were going to come from. But it was such a relief, it was such a joy when we approached Uganda Baati and made a request, and they said yes to our request of providing all the roof sheets required. So that gave us energy, and it supported us further in our mission of providing Christ-like love to babies and children deprived of parental love and reintegrating them into community. It has made our work easier as we take care of the abandoned babies, as we take care of children deprived of parental love, and we are glad to have partnered with Uganda Baati. We pray that we will grow stronger and stronger into this partnership, and also have even other companies come on board to copy, to emulate what Uganda Baati did for Sanyu Babies Home, so that they can also do the same.
I am Dr. Akleo Sevliba, the lead doctor for Uganda Baati Medical Clinics. As a way of giving back to the community, Uganda Baati Limited opened up a foundation, the Safal Uganda Baati Foundation, and the foundation has 4 pillars in Tororo, at the Tororo branch. Every week we run a community outreach program where we offer routine children immunizations, free family planning services, free HIV testing and counseling, as well as community sensitization. The future looks bright for Safal Uganda Baati Foundation. For starters, we are held well by Uganda Baati. We are picking on from their legacy of 60 years. I think that's quite good experience that we'll be learning from. But also there's so many other initiatives that are lined up. We are speaking of, starting a vocational institution in Tororo, which is going to support so many young people. We are into collaborations with different mandated stakeholders and partners, and the different like-minded individuals that are in line with social development work. So we believe with these partnerships, we'll be going far places, reaching more vulnerable people, and eventually improving their well-being and their communities that they live in.
As Sanyu Babies Home, we are very grateful to Uganda Baati for the kind and generous contribution that they made in 2021 towards the renovation of the Sanyu Babies Home main dormitory, when they gave us all the roof sheets that were required to re-roof the main dormitory. This has made a very big difference. It has changed lives of the children, and we are extremely grateful. We also want to congratulate Uganda Baati upon the 60th anniversary, and we wish you all the best in all your future endeavors. We trust that with this help, the care that you've given to us, your work is not in vain, and God will surely bless you, and your territory will grow larger and larger as you move forward to serve the nation.
As Uganda Baati celebrates 60 years of existence on the Ugandan market, delivering quality roofing material, we are also proud that for over 20 years we have worked hand in hand with the Uganda government and the Ministry of Health in trying to provide quality healthcare services, primary prevention of diseases, and transforming lives of ordinary Ugandans who are in most cases not reached by most government services. We are proud that we have worked with the government in supporting families in our communities, helping them access quality health care and helping them live a better life. For starters, we want to thank Uganda Baati for being thoughtful to give back to a foundation that is going to be deliberate, taking on social development initiatives, and they have also continued to support our well-being in terms of facilitating our incorporation and any other financial support that we need to keep running to serve the people. I'll also take this opportunity to appreciate other stakeholders, to begin with the government and its line ministries, Ministry of Natural Resources, Ministry of Health, that have really supported us to execute so many actions under our different thematic focuses. And we still call upon all other stakeholders, the like-minded partners, donors. We are here to serve and contribute to the development of this country. Come join us so that we make Uganda a better place for everyone. Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, there you have the Safal Uganda Baati Foundation. There's a saying, proof is in the pudding. The proof is in the pudding. Some people also say actions speak louder than words, and there you have the results. Ladies and gentlemen.
I'd like to propose a bigger round of applause for the project in Sanyu Babies Home. If you've been to Sanyu Babies Home, you really appreciate what these guys have done. I would like to acknowledge the presence of the Commissioner of Domestic Taxes, Madam Sarah Chilangat. Thank you for being here. The CEO Private Sector Foundation, Mr. Stephen Asimwe. CEO Presidential CEO Forum, Irene Mugisha. The Board Chairman, UMA, Mr. Deo Kayemba. And Executive Director, Uganda Manufacturers Association, Dr. Ezra Rwanda.
Now to our chief guest, Honorable Matia Kasaija, with your permission, we would be absolutely honored if you would join us on stage for an official ribbon cutting to launch the Safal Uganda Baati Foundation. So we ask that you join us for that. And would like to ask that, yes, everyone escorts you up to the stage as well. So everyone on our high table, please would like to invite you back on stage.
And Mr. Deo
and the
Kayemba,
Safal Group founders.
could you please join?
Can we have the ribbon? Placed in the center. Thank you very much. If you can move it to the center. Thank you so much.
I hear the
So, would like to ask the minister to step forward. I know I had said ribbon cutting. I guess this is my version of ribbon cutting. How are they going to? I'd like to ask you to step forward, please. Yes. As we officially launch the Safal Uganda Baati Foundation. So if everyone can step forward, we're going to ask you on the count of 6 representing 6 decades, to open the curtain at the count of 6. And can we all do that together? Yes? So we'll start from 1 to 6. Are we ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ladies and gentlemen, the Safal Uganda Baati Foundation is officially launched. A proud moment for Uganda Baati and for everyone here as we witness the beginning of a journey that will bring about positive change and development in our communities. Now we would like to have you all sign on the board, please. We are excited for the future and look forward to the impactful work that the foundation will accomplish. We have witnessed just a bit of the wonderful work Uganda Baati has done over the last 20 years. Round of applause for our guest of honor. Thank you so very much. Honorable Bahati, thank you so much. Can we have a round of applause for all our guests as they sign? Thank you. A true commitment to giving back to the community in shelter, education, health, and environmental conservation, ladies and gentlemen. All right, I see the signatures coming along lovely.
I have a baby's home. I don't know whether they can also come and help. I have a baby's home. My wife calls me baby, so...
Abby.
I have a baby's home.
I think there are many babies in here then.
That I would want Uganda Baati to come and help roof my baby's home.
So your baby at home?
Yes.
I want to see how many gentlemen here will proudly say they're also called baby at home. Are you there? Uh-huh, one hand.
There's also, I'll ask the Honorable Minister to sign that one, that artistic piece of work, please. Ian, direct the Minister to there.
Art is a wonderful way to capture moments like this. And if you have not noticed,
he began
this
painting.
Platform, we've actually had a real-time painting that has been done to capture this evening and this celebration. 60 years, 6 decades of excellence when it comes to Uganda Baati.
Honorable Minister, who has signed? The President or you?
Ha, that's a tough one. Thank you so very much. Round of applause for them, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. It's that time. To the serving bay. Everybody stay seated. Please take care of your personal belongings, your phones, your laptops, your iPads. Anything can happen.
Your little handbags, because we tend to come out with little handbags.
Anything can happen. Just take care of your personal belongings. And stay seated until an usher takes you to the serving bays. Ladies and gentlemen, bon appetit.
Time for dinner. Thank you, Abby. Ladies and gentlemen, we would also like to invite any of you to sign the board for the Safal Uganda Baati Foundation. Thank you for being here today. You are welcome if you'd also like to join us and sign on the board. It's now time for dinner. Bon appetit.
I used to think that love was just a fairy tale until the first hello, until the first smile. But if I had to do it all again, I wouldn't change a thing back home, 'cause the love was everlasting. Suddenly, life was the meaning to me. There's beauty up above, there's a limited horizon. Wake up, suddenly you're in love. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Girl, you're everything a man could want and more. I thought that was not enough to say what I feel inside. holding hands as we walking on the shore. I never felt like this before. Now you're all I'm living for. Suddenly, life has no meaning to me. There's beauty up above. There's a little tickle on the sun. Wake up, suddenly you're in love. Each day I pray this love affair will last forever. Ooh, ooh, suddenly life has no meaning to me. There's beauty up above. There's a little tickle on the sun. Wake up, suddenly you're in love. Ooh, yeah. Oh. There's beauty up above. There's a little tickle on the sun. Wake up, suddenly you're in love. Thank you.
As the band plays, I beg to remind you that we have awards to give out to special people, so I'll kindly ask that we stay around until after then. Africa Band.
Stuck on you, got this feeling down deep in my soul that I just can't lose. Yes, I'm on my way. Needing a friend, anywhere I feel now, I guess I'll be with you till the end. Yes, I'm on my way. Mighty glad to stay. Yeah. Stuck on you, been put too low. I guess it's time for me. Come on home. Yes, I'm on my way. So hard to see that a woman like you could wait around for a man like me. Yes, I'm on my way. I'm mighty glad to stay. Yeah. Oh, I'm leaving home that midnight train tomorrow, and I know just where I'm going. I get my troubles and I throw them away. And please, my little darling, I'm coming home to stay. Stuck on you, I got this feeling down deep in my soul that I just can't lose. Yes, I'm on my way. stay. Mighty glad to stay.
Wololo, wololo, yeah. Wololo, wololo, yeah. Wololo, wololo. Fundano movinga sala kalima, kaya diri sala. Wololo, wololo, yeah. Wololo, wololo, yeah. Wololo, wololo. Fundano movinga sala kalima, kaya diri sala. Nemere na fumba, yeah. Nekachai na fumba, yeah. Olugambo sibuliko byasaka byayogera nebyokubaliganira bikowa takiraze simukira kyayagala kyegamba nesente oyo yazikuuma nemmere nafumba nekacyayi nafumba n'abaana monabika takiraze simukira kyayagala kyegamba nesente oyo yazikuuma olugambo simuliiko byasanga byayogera nebyokubaliganira bikowa nemmere nafumba nekacyayi nafumba n'abaana monabika segomba ze segomba abeyita abebbeyi nemmange nga tamufeeko olugambo simuliiko byasanga byayogera nebyokubaliganira bikowa takiraze simukira kyayagala kyegamba nesente oyo yazikuuma wololo 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 fundano muvinga sala kalima gayanizana wagenyi. Thank you so very much. Tono nemeseza nnyo ssebo kubanga onnumya nnyo mwattu abakyala abakwagala abangi bagambe nti ze ninayo omwana kati kimanyi byoyagala bingi kati linda nja kufuna ensimbi mwana gwe bwetono nemeseza nnyo ssebo kubanga onnumya nnyo mwattu abakyala abakwagala nkumu bagambe nti ze ninayo omwana kati nkimanyi byoyagala bingi kati linda nja kufuna ensimbi kwagala okufa bwetono nemeseza nnyo ssebo kubanga onnumya nnyo mwattu abakyala abakwagala abangi bagambe nti ze ninayo omwana kati kimanyi byoyagala bingi kati linda nja kufuna ensimbi ezengoye zewegomba ssebo eyetubayi nja kuleeta nkubu abagagga tebakutwala ddiya ekyo kimanyi nti ensi yekyuka emakindi yabeerayo ne godi ngeyekolola leseeyo pawulo amazzi nze nkimanyi ddala nalonda nnyo n'olwekyo mwattu guma omwoyo abo abakyala bakulimba nnyo manya ensero titone yakabenje nze nkimanyi ddala nalonda nnyo n'olwekyo mwattu guma omwoyo abo abakyala bakulimba nnyo manya ensero titone yakabenje
kimanyi ddala nalonda nnyo n'olwekyo mwattu guma omwoyo abo abakyala bakulimba nnyo manya enseno titone yakabenje nze nkimanyi ddala nalonda nnyo n'olwekyo mwattu guma omwoyo abo abakyala bakulimba nnyo manya enseno.
Abawala balungi ebitagambika naye nze mbatadde mbesanyiye kasigala waka ne maama w'abaana gwe mbatiise birungi Nzike kumukwano ogwana matala zenko y'abakuzi amaziga ngakabye kabalangire mundeke zesigale ne mama w'abaana Jessica kumatugo kubuulire ebinoma bingi Eboliba onchaye olimanya tinalina omukwano gutasangika gezezako bambi nkulage omukwano mutuufu nayo nemye Jessica kumatugo kubuulire ebinoma bingi Eboliba onchaye olimanya tinalina omukwano gutasangika gezezako bambi nkulage omukwano mutuufu nayo nemye Zijukira waliwo akaseera we wadagira lavu nga n'essente bwe ziyitaba twaziryanga ffembi nga tukyakala nawe nawuliranga bingi nga simanyi nakonze maama w'abaana nakabeka n'abaana ne batasoma Kazimalira kugwe nyabo Jessica kumatugo kubuulire ebinoma bingi Neboliba onchaye olimanya tinalina omukwano gutasangika gezezako bambi nkulage omukwano mutuufu nayo nemye Jessica kumatugo kubuulire ebinoma bingi Neboliba onchaye olimanya tinalina omukwano gutasangika gezezako bambi nkulage omukwano mutuufu nayo nemye Nawuliranga bingi nga simanyi nakonze maama w'abaana nakabeka n'abaana ne batasoma nga zimalira kugwe nyabo Jessica kumatugo kubuulire ebinoma bingi Neboliba onchaye olimanya tinalina omukwano gutasangika gezezako bambi nkulage omukwano mutuufu nayo nemye Jessica kumatugo kubuulire ebinoma bingi Neboliba onchaye olimanya tinalina omukwano gutasangika gezezako bambi nkulage omukwano mutuufu nayo nemye gently to the sea. Darling, so we'll go. Some things were meant to be. Take my hand, take my whole life too, but I can't help falling in love with you. As the river flows gently to the sea, darling, so we'll go. Some things were meant to be. Take my hand, take my whole life too, but I can't help falling in love with you. I can't help falling in love with you. I can't help falling in love with you. I can't help falling in love with you.
Manulina. Mchubo na kaiti. Ile kaka nango
Nazangi sutela mina ngai kwa bundele la ngai Mobale boy ngana se andoto aloti na zeli embana Atonga la mukela tona ngai akamati decision Nazangi sutela vina ngai kwa bundele la ngai Mobale boy ngala se andoto aloti na zeli embanda Natonga la mukela tona ngai akamati decision Mobale la ngai Maboya kamoninga boy Est-ce que réfléchir Mengai Buena boy zate Ata toke na tribunal Akoye sabe shishi wana Buena boy zate Nalula yo Makoba eko tunangali kambora Salise kore la lela lela Nazangi liloma ako zongi sera mango posomo Ele kakinga ye Tope Mateo La vanda kalaba kona lika mana kumitu na kambawa Zama kamboy Iwaya kala ezala kielo koyama Lelo eko maliseki Esika ya rendez-vous Esika mapale salamaka Esika ya matoki ndoto nakoma mwaina benga yo papana to sheri nakokaka te nakoma kobengo ya aja na mitia na kati ya famille na yo na mikotisa ya aja ya aza basilikaka boye te di
Africa Band, a round of applause if you're not eating.
Round of applause for Africa Band, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, Africa Band is still here. We do apologize. We are going to interrupt your dinner. We need to do these awards. We're going to recognize special people amongst you.
Ladies and gentlemen, we would like to honor government agencies that have demonstrated outstanding collaboration and partnership to Uganda Baati over the years. We're talking about 60 years, and there are so many stakeholders and partnerships involved. Now, the first award we would like to give out is going to be handed out.
The chairman of the board.
So we'd like to invite the chairman of the board, Uganda Baati Limited, Dr. Shanubi, if you could please come up and hand out these first two awards. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the first award is going to the Presidential CEO Forum in recognition of its outstanding partnership and commitment to fostering a supportive business environment. The Presidential CEO Forum is honored for its role in facilitating strategic engagements between government and industry. Now, this collaboration has been instrumental in policy dialogues and promoting innovation within the building materials sector. As a key advocate for the interests of the private sector, the forum has significantly contributed to Uganda Baati's success and the broader economic development of our nation. Ladies and gentlemen, the Presidential CEO Forum would like to invite Irene to please come up to receive this award from the board chair. Round of applause and congratulations to you. Thank you so very much for the excellent work you're doing.
The next award.
Thank you, Dr. Shanubi. You may also return.
Goes to Uganda Manufacturers Association. For as long as we've been members, the Uganda Manufacturers Association has been a pillar of support to the Uganda Baati, advocating for the interests of the manufacturing sector.
Abby, I'm so sorry to interrupt you. Would you kindly allow me to just say something small? Could I ask you to just say something small?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I know we are all having our sumptuous meal, but it's an honor for me today to stand here before you and join the rest of you to celebrate Uganda Baati 60-year remarkable journey. This is 6 decades of innovation, excellency, and unwavering commitment to the steel sector. And as such, we need to clap for them. My name once again is Irene Birungi Mugisha, the Presidential CEO Forum CEO. It was an honor when the President initiated this initiative that brings together the indigenous CEOs, but also in collaboration with all the MDAs, to advocate for policy that brings strategic interventions that shape the nation. And so today, as we celebrate Uganda Baati's 60th anniversary, is to really to communicate that this is the way forward, where we have the companies like Uganda Baati shaping the infrastructure development and also being more creative and innovation. When you speak of the cold storage and irrigation, that is where we want to see that we are empowering our own Ugandans being able to be of multiple effect. So thank you so much, and it's an honor for being able to be recognized on behalf of the chairman, Uganda Manufacturers Association. We also thank you for your contribution to this sector because we know you play a key role. Thank you so much, everyone.
Thank you very much, Irene.
Thank you so much.
The next award goes to Uganda Manufacturers Association. For as long as we've been members, the Uganda Manufacturers Association is a pillar of support to Uganda Baati, advocating for the interests of the manufacturing, fostering a favorable environment for industrial development. UMA's relentless efforts in policy, advocacy, capacity building, and networking have been pivotal in enhancing the competitiveness and growth of Uganda Baati. Today, we celebrate UMA's solid dedication to nurturing the manufacturing industry, recognizing its vital role in promoting innovation standards and sustainability in Uganda's industrial landscape.
And to hand out this award, would like to invite Mr. Sarit Shah, who's here with us. From the Safal group, Mr. Sarit Shah, welcome please. Come on up stage to hand over this award. All right, round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Shah would like to ask you to remain on stage to hand out the next 2 awards, and congratulations to you. Please say a few words.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. As Uganda Manufacturers Association, we wholeheartedly congratulate our anchor member, Uganda Baati. Uganda Baati has been one of the anchor members. You know, when I say anchor, the first stop when you have something to do that we have gone to. And he has supported us all through financially, in terms of advocacy, ideas, research. Uganda Baati, my brother Rodi, thank you very much. Thank you for being Uganda Manufacturers Association all these years. But today, allow me a little time, because this is a day for disclosure. I want to disclose also my past. I started working in 1986 as a chemist in one of the companies then called Sembule. To train me, my directors sent me to Uganda Baati to train. And I spent 2 weeks in Uganda Baati training. After 2 weeks, and this was my first time to board a plane, I boarded a plane to Gala, Kenya. That is Safal Group. And that's when I met Mr. Kaushik, sir, and the old man, Mr. Manu Chandaria. I spent 5 days at Garashit. I spent 5 days at Instill. I spent 5 days at Cicero, Mombasa Road. And I spent 1 week in MRM, Kenya. When I came back, I was a full manager, and I was ready to work. That's my background, Safal Group. I'm proud of Safal Group and what you have done for the African continent. Because you are not only here, you are everywhere in Africa. And this is the way to go. But now that we have our regional bloc, ESC, I urge you to look inside, to try as much as possible to develop our bloc for East Africa to look like the Dubais and the others, where people come to source. We want to stop being net importers of finished products and raw materials. As the minister said, we implore you to look into the backward integration of iron ore and other products. But I also thank you for the innovation in forward integration that you are bringing on board, and the persistent quality you have shown throughout the years. Thank you very much.
I'll kindly ask that as you leave, you sign on the board. All the recipients, thank you very much. Round of applause for Mr. Deo Kayemba.
Ladies and gentlemen, our next award goes to the Private Sector Foundation of Uganda, celebrated for its firm commitment to empowering businesses and fostering economic growth through advocacy, capacity building, and strategic partnerships. Now, PSFU's support has been instrumental in enhancing Uganda Baati's competitiveness and innovation, enabling the company to thrive in a dynamic market environment. This recognition honors PSFU's role in championing the interests of the private sector, promoting inclusive growth, and driving sustainable development across Uganda's economy. Congratulations to you, Private Sector Foundation of Uganda. And to the team, Humphrey, please say a few words.
Thank you very much, Angela. So I'd like to give our biggest congratulations to Uganda Baati for 60 years of excellence in this Ugandan market. Uganda Baati is a partner of Private Sector Foundation. I know everyone has talked about the innovation that you've had in this market. From 1964, all of those of you who are in business know that running a business even for 10 years is difficult enough. Now to run it for 60 years in the environment and the history that we've had for 60 years, you've heard about the challenges that Uganda Baati has been through. So we really congratulate you for the 6 decades of success. When we talk about innovation, I know that Uganda Baati was the first company in East Africa to have a continuous galvanized line. And you're also one of the first companies in the region to have zinc-coated sheets. So we thank you for your innovation in that. I heard one of you saying that you even introduced technology before India had it in 2003. So really congratulations for your innovation. Now, I'm going to be a little selfish because I'm like the minister. I'm also from Kabale, from Kigezi. So I'm going to encourage you to take that innovation and be one of the first investors in steel, in transforming Ugandan steel, iron ore into steel. So I look forward to seeing you accomplish that. Then, as private sector, we have a special partnership with Uganda Baati because when it comes to the environment, we have a project together where we've committed alongside Uganda Baati to planting, I think, 1 million trees across Uganda. So private sector continues to support Uganda Baati in this noble cause, and will continue to assist you in every possible way. Thank you very much, and congratulations.
Thank you so very, very much.
The next award will go to the State House Investors Protection Unit. We honor the State House Investors Protection Unit for its remarkable efforts in safeguarding the interests of the investors and fostering a secure and supportive business climate. Through its proactive measures and effective dispute resolution mechanism, the unit has played a crucial role in protecting Uganda's Baati investments and promoting investor confidence. This recognition highlights the unit's efforts in ensuring a stable and conducive environment for both local and foreign investors, thereby contributing to the sustainable growth and development of Uganda's industrial sector. Private State House Investors Protection Unit.
And we have the award here. Appreciation, and thank you so very much. Round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, for the State House Investors Protection Unit. Thank you. You may both take your seats. Bye-bye.
I kindly ask that he signs on the board.
Ladies and gentlemen, our next award goes out to the Uganda Revenue Authority. Now, the Uganda Revenue Authority is recognized for its exceptional dedication to fostering a transparent and efficient tax environment that supports the growth of local industries. URA's efforts in streamlining tax processes, providing advisory services, and promoting compliance have significantly contributed to Uganda Baati's operational efficiency and fiscal responsibility. As a consistent top taxpayer, Uganda Baati acknowledges URA's pivotal role in ensuring fair taxation and facilitating the company's contribution to national development. To hand out this award, would like to invite Nita Shah to please join us on stage to have. Nilesh, apologies. Nilesh Shah, please join us on stage to hand over this award. Nilesh also joins us from the Safal group. Thank you. Please join us on this side. Uganda Revenue Authority, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you so much, Uganda Baati. My name is Abel Kagumire. I'm the Acting Commissioner General. The Commissioner General is out of the country and he left me in office, but he has just sent me a message to read here. He says, Uganda Baati, your consistent commitment to compliance and business integrity positioned you as a leader in the construction sector and also as on Uganda's top taxpayers. Your contribution has played a crucial role in supporting national development and economic growth. URA is proud to be associated with a company that illustrates responsibility in every aspect of their operations. John Rujochi Musinguzi, Commissioner General, Uganda Revenue Authority. Thank you so much.
The next award will go to the Ministry of Trade, Industry and Cooperatives.
URA has allowed me to make a joke. Okay. So in recognition of Uganda Baati being so compliant in paying their taxes, we are going to request a 5% discount for next year.
All right then. If there was ever a right time to do that. Congratulations to Uganda Revenue Authority. Now our next award goes to the Ministry of Trade, Industry and Cooperatives. Now we extend our deepest gratitude to the ministry for its strong support and visionary leadership in promoting industrialization and trade in Uganda through strategic policy formulation, regulatory oversight, and capacity building initiatives. The ministry has been instrumental in creating a conducive environment for Uganda Baati's growth and expansion. This recognition celebrates the ministry's commitment to empowering local industries, fostering innovation, and driving economic transformation through inclusive and sustainable development. Ladies and gentlemen, Ministry of Trade, Industry and Cooperatives. Round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, for the ministry. I ask that our photographers capture this. And it is my humble request that you say a few words.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Denisa Inebiona. I am the Acting Commissioner, Industry and Technology. I'm excited to be here to witness this milestone. I will not say much because the big drums from the ministry and in government had already said a lot. But as someone who is in charge of policy, I'm excited and to see the developments that is happening in our country, and more so to further affirm the direction the minister has communicated to you. We are now involved in drafting the National Development 4. And for the manufacturing program, the focus is none other than increasing our level of value addition, moving away from primary value addition, secondary value addition, and tertiary value addition. And so we are going to ensure that the policy framework put in place be able to help you, the manufacturer, to be able to drive this agenda, and also in line with His Excellency's dream to expand our GDP by tenfold, our thinking, and without any doubt, we think it is manufacturing which can be able to drive us into there, because once manufacturing has a capacity to stimulate growth in agriculture, in services, and in all the other sectors. So we stand with you, and we're excited to be with you. Finally, congratulations to Uganda Baati. Thank you so much.
The next award goes to Uganda National Bureau of Statistics. The Uganda National Bureau of Standards. The Uganda National Bureau of Standards is commended for its steadfast commitment to ensuring the highest quality and safety standards in Uganda's manufacturing sector by providing rigorous testing, certification, and standardization services. UNBS has been a crucial partner in Uganda Baati's journey towards excellence. Their support has enabled Uganda Baati to meet and exceed national and international standards, thereby enhancing consumer confidence and the company's marketing presence. We honor UNBS for its invaluable contribution to promoting quality assurance and fostering a culture of compliance and innovation in the industry. UNBS.
Do we have a representative? Okay, we shall move on to our next award. Thank you. Round of applause for Mr. Shah. Thank you so much. We shall keep this safely. Ladies and gentlemen, our next award goes to the National Forestry Authority, mandated to manage central forest reserves on a sustainable basis and to supply high-quality forestry-related products and services to government, local communities, and the private sector. In partnership with Uganda Baati, they have restored a number of forest reserves in the northern, western, eastern, and central region. To hand out this award, would like to invite the CEO, Uganda Baati, to hand over this. Mr. George Arodi, please join us on stage to hand over this award to NFA. Round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Wonderful. And if you could just have some quick remarks in 1 minute, please.
Thank you so much. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Stuart Maniraguha from the National Forestry Authority. I am the Acting Executive Director. And I would like to sincerely thank Uganda Baati for having found space in serving mankind and coming to join National Forestry Authority in our efforts to restore central forest reserves. And we are proud that you have sunk in money into restoration of the 4 central forest reserves as part of the mandate we have. We are so much grateful, and we congratulate you on the 60th anniversary and wish you the best as we walk the journey of serving mankind. Thank you.
Thank you very much. One of those rare opportunities that we get as MCs to ask the CEO to kindly stay on stage.
We're asking kindly.
The next recognition is a special one to Minet Insurance Brokers for the support given to Uganda Baati Limited as our risk partners. Minet.
Please make your way to the stage. Special recognition of Minet Insurance Brokers, ladies and gentlemen. Kindly join us on stage. Welcome on stage, ladies and gentlemen. Minet Insurance Brokers are being recognized for their support given to Uganda Baati Limited as risk partners. If we could please step forward, just step forward a little bit to receive the award and capture the moment. Wonderful. Thank you so much. Congratulations to you. And if we can also just have some remarks, please.
Thank you so much. Good evening, everybody. In front of you is Minette, Uganda Insurance Brokers. We want to congratulate Uganda Baati to this milestone. As the insurance brokers, we have played a big role to make sure that they are fully covered and given the right insurance solutions. We want to thank you so much for that support over the years. And once again, congratulations.
Thank you so much. And can we please ask that you still remain on stage? No, you may. Yes, I'm keeping you here with us.
Please sign on the boards, Minette.
Ladies and gentlemen, we would now like to recognize Kiswa, that's Chiswa Health Center, for their support and partnership for the community health initiatives done through the Uganda Baati Clinics Initiative. Earlier in the video, we were able to hear about some of this amazing work that goes back 2 decades. So can we have a representative join us here from the Chiswa Health Center? Can we have the award? Can we have the award on stage, please? Thank you very much. Round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Giving back to the community. And would you like to say a few words? You're running away before. I get you. He said, no, it's okay.
It's okay. You leave him.
Thank you so much for this opportunity. Congratulations, Uganda Baati. I'm really very, very grateful that Chiswa is recognized on such a day. 60 years around the road or your journey serving Uganda with the quality products. It's really a great one. And recognizing Chiswa for providing the services, basically the health services, I'm really, really very great. And personally, I'm Senyengo Hassan, and I'm the EPI folk person, or the EPI manager, that is Expanded Program on Immunization, Nakwa Division, and my workstation is Chiswa Health Center, with a passion to serving Ugandans with the quality vaccines. Thank you so much. I'm really grateful. Please allow me to thank these organizations, because Chiswa itself cannot serve you with the vaccines without UNEPI, Gavi, KCCA, and World Health Organization. They're the ones that provide us with those quality vaccines that reach you that side. And thank you so much indeed.
Thank you for that. Thank you so very much. We'd now like to invite DP Mohanty to join us on stage to give out this next award.
The next award goes to CHADA. CHADA is an association of business partners, dealers, and hardware dealers who do a lot in ensuring that Uganda Baati is spread out evenly throughout the whole country. This association brings together several hardware dealers all over Uganda. They partner, they work together, they are our business partners, and they sell our products. A big round of applause for CHADA.
Handing over this award, we have the CEO of Mabati Rolling Mills, Safal Group. So welcome, CHADA, and please receive your award. Congratulations to you. Kindly say, did you? No, we didn't get a picture first. Please, can we get a picture? Step forward. Aha. Wonderful. Hey, okay. We have moved you around. Thank you. Again, CHADA, Association of Business Partners, Distributors in the Steel Sector.
Thank you, Crystal.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Simon Sekancha Suruga. I'm the MD of Hardware World Limited, but I'm also the spokesperson of this wonderful association called CHADA. CHADA in full is Construction Hardware Dealers Association. It's an association of dealers. It's a platform that brings together all dealers or sellers of building materials. This is an association that combines us. Under this, we look at each other as colleagues in the industry. We share opportunities in the industry. We share challenges, and we always pledge to support our partner like Uganda Baati. First, also as CHADA, we congratulate our big supplier, Uganda Baati, upon this big milestone of 60 years. We pledge, this is in capital letters, continue distributing whatever you produce. You continue doing the smart job of manufacturing. We are ready to do the donkey work of distribution. Do what you do best. We are very ready to distribute your products. We equally encourage you and pledge that you continue innovating in this industry, as the previous speakers talked about it. Let's increase the basket of these products. We are ready and energized to work with you. Thank you, Uganda Baati. We really appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you, CHADA. We are really proud of you too. This is an organization of people who come together as hardware dealers and they complement each other. They do not compete. Something that should be emulated here.
Something that we need to say every day, right?
Yeah.
We work together. Ladies and gentlemen, we would now like to recognize some exemplary personalities in Uganda Baati Limited. And to hand out the first award, I would like to invite Mr. Anders Lindgren to please come up on stage to hand out the next award. Welcome back. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this first award is going to a gentleman who started...
Let's call all of them. Let's call all of them.
Okay. To hand out this award, we're recognizing a gentleman who started as an export officer at MRM. He grew into the ranks in different capacities, all the way up to the East Africa Community and COMESA level, until he became the BH of Ethiopian Steel. So that is George. If we can have you joining us, please. Round of applause for George Arodi. Ladies and gentlemen, he has shared his remarkable journey with Uganda Baati Limited. The amazing work that he has done. 30 years of dedicated service, even though it started under pressure. So, round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, for Mr. George Arodi. Mr. Anders, can I ask you to stay here with me to hand out these awards? To hand out these awards.
Go to Basil Osire, crane operator, and has been with the organization for 29 years. He started as a casual at loading, practiced and trained in driving, was later hired as FTE as crane operator, and can now operate all moving equipment. Basil Osire.
He is making his way to the stage.
A round of applause. 29 years with the
company. I love that walk. Yes. Come on up, please. Congratulations to you. Round of applause. Recognition for dedication and loyalty and hard work.
29 years.
No, you are giving out all these awards.
The next award goes to Paul Chiimba, crane operator. 29 years of dedicated service. Chiimba Paul joined as a casual at loading, practiced and trained in driving, was later as FTE, hired as FTE as crane operator, and can now operate all moving equipment. Mwami Chiimba, congratulations, wherever in you.
Thank you so much. 29 years of service as a crane operator. Ladies and gentlemen, Paul Chiimba. Thank you so much, Paul. And congratulations to you. Can we take a picture, a photograph? Wonderful. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, would like to invite John Chigundu on the stage. He is a forklift driver. He has been 28 years in service, ladies and gentlemen. He joined as a casual in the capacity of rollerman on the CGL. Then he became an operator on the coils to now forklift driver. Do we have John Chigundu here with us? There you are. Please come on up. 28 years of dedicated service.
The next one is Mole Chigundu, Mole Chamugisha. Mole Chamugisha, Executive Assistant, has served the organization for 24 years. Mole joined as a receptionist to a stenographer and currently an executive assistant. Mole Kamugisha.
Molly's making her way to the stage. Lady in red, we see you. Please come on up. Molly Chomugisha, 24 years, an executive assistant with Uganda Baati Limited. Well done. Hello, Molly. She joined as a receptionist, and she's currently an executive assistant. Ladies and gentlemen, Molly. Our next award, ladies and gentlemen, goes to Richard Masiko. He has been with the company for 21 years, and he is a crane operator. Can we have Richard Masiko joining us? He started as a casual operating the forklift, and he is currently, we see you, a crane operator. Come on up. "21 years with Uganda Baati Limited." And can we capture this moment to our photographers? Congratulations to you and to all the exemplary. Now, can we have all our winners? Sorry? Can we, Richard, can you return to the stage? Richard, and to all our winners, if we could have you on stage now. Now, to everyone who has received awards, if we can start with our partners, and of course to all the employees as well, can we ask that you make your way to the stage for a group photograph? So starting with our partners, ladies and gentlemen.
Our partners, could you kindly find a way on stage for a group photograph? The Afrigo Band is coming on next, ladies and gentlemen, so don't dare leave. We still have some dancing to do.
So if we could have Irene, Mrs. Mugisha joining us from the Presidential CEO Forum, Uganda Manufacturers Association, the Private Sector Foundation of Uganda, the State House Investors Protection Unit, Uganda Revenue Authority, Ministry of Trade, Industry and Cooperatives, as well as the Uganda National Bureau of Standards. If you could join us on stage, and would like to ask that we also have the board chairman join us on stage. The CEO, please, Uganda Baati, for this group photograph. And to all the gentlemen who hand over the awards as well, that is from Safal Group, if you could also join us on stage for this group photograph. These are Uganda Baati's strategic partners, and we would like to have a photograph to capture all the awards this evening.
All award winners kindly assemble on stage for a group photograph.
And would like to ask that all the employees, Uganda Baati employees, please stay close to the stage. Wonderful. So if we can step forward, please. Step forward. So there we have it, ladies and gentlemen, honoring government agencies that have demonstrated outstanding collaboration and partnership to Uganda Baati over the years.
The rest of us give them a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you all. Thank you so very much. Would like to ask the executives to remain on stage so we can continue with a photograph with all the employees who have received their awards. So I'm just going to call out again. George, where's George gone?
All the employees who have won, please come on stage.
So we had Basil, we had Paul, we had John, we had Molly, and Richard. Please make your way to the stage as quickly as possible for a group photograph with your awards. Thank you. I see you coming. Wonderful. Thank you so very much. Now, between all these employees, if we add up their years of service, let's see how good the math is. 30, 29, 29, 28, 24, 21 years of service between these dedicated, loyal, and excellent staff members. Wonderful. Thank you. A round of applause for them. Thank you so very much. Now, our next item on the agenda will be the cake cutting. So that is the last item. You cannot have a celebration and not have cake. 60 years. And I do see a nice cake right there.
So we'll invite the chairman, CEO, and the Safal group to cut the cake.
please step forward.
Chairman, CEO, Anders, please come and cut the cake. Some good exercise for us today.
I think we shall just maybe make
And the
sure
founders.
we move the cake to the center. What say you?
It's time to cut the cake. Could we have whoever deals with the cake, it's time. Yeah, hands-on management, that's it, the CEO and everybody. Thank you very much.
Teamwork makes the dream work. So we're just going to take about 2 minutes. We'll take a short musical interlude from our DJ, and then we will be ready to cut the cake. So just take a short break, about 2 minutes, ladies and gentlemen, and we will cut the cake. You may take your seats until then.
Esanyu mubulamu ligana lolyo akaseerako buli kimu kiba kirungi ng'owuliriza music yemereyo kudigida ebirala we bitatuuka yeetuukawo music ly'essanyu music ewummuza ebirowoozo music eringa eddagala ekusesera buli kamera k'omubiri omubiri olwo nekweta wama ne gubula asala olaba n'omwana omuto ayimbirwa akayimba atere yeebake tulo kwata omwana botomukwate ng'oli mulogo tuva bakatuto omudongo rediyo nazo zituweereza ne munyibe tuyimbirayo abalala banyenya mitwe abandi bafuwampa abalala banyenya ku kalibenjole tuva bakatuto omudongo rediyo nazo zituweereza ne munyibe tuyimbirayo abalala banyenya mitwe abandi bafuwampa abalala banyenya ku kalibenjole ugenda nokera mu matulutulu n'ozibya omudde ng'onoonya nsimbi bw'oddayo eyo nsokera ku music ekuwummuze ng'olokola ebirala afuna omwezi nga yagabanye oluzikwata kati nayokerera adduka emisinde nga nonya music kugambye anyenye kugalibenjole Tubabaka tuto mudongo Radio nazo zituwereza Nemunyi betu imbirayo Abalala banyenya mitwe Abandi bafuamba Abalala banyenya kugali benyole Tubabaka tuto mudongo Radio nazo zituwereza Nemunyi betu imbirayo Abalala banyenya mitwe Abandi bafuamba Abalala banyenya kugali benyole Afrika bandi bakuba muziki gwabwe
banyenya kugali benjole
Kugambye bagala muziki goka
banyenya kugali benjole
Uganda Baati bagala muziki gwa Afrika
banyenya kugali benjole
Kugambye bagala muziki bambi
banyenya kugali benjole
Abalala banyenya kugali benjole
banyenya kugali benjole
bagala muziki bambi
banyenya kugali benjole
Uganda Baati bagala muziki goka
banyenya kugali benjole
Lisi ayagala muziki mama
banyenya kugali benjole
Matilida ayagala muziki goka
banyenya kugali benjole
Abalala banyenya kugali benjole
banyenya kugali benjole
Abalala banyenya kugali benjole
banyenya kugali benjole
Li bagala muziki bambi
banyenya kugali benjole
Sele bagala muziki bambi
banyenya kugali benjole
Lisa ayagala muziki bambi
banyenya kugali benjole
bachana na balungiya wamana baunda teri mubikusi sina mulabanze katonda yakola bachana na balungiya buli omu namuwa ebibye bw'oyagala omutono gyali bw'oyagala omunene ow'ekitema omudugavu abakataketake gagongolo beredene ow'etutu katonda yakola bakazi n'abalungiya n'abalungiya teri mubi ku nsi sina mulabanze katonda yatonda bakazi n'abalungiya buli omu namuwa ebibye bw'oyagala omutono gyali bw'oyagala omunene ow'ekitema omudugavu abakazakezake gagongolo beredene ow'etutu
olabo kyawolindo omugoba naye nga waliwo omuswamye mazima godibaga nti wampewo naye alina yamufiirako teri adiba ku nsi
neda
teri mubi ku nsi mama
nzaliyo
abakyala mubafeko
katonda yabawa
abakyala mubate
yabawesa ebiri
abakyala mubafeko
katonda yabawa
mami mubate
yabawesa ebiri saagala owakane nnyo ssebo experience yange judgment yange nawe kole iyo ssebo
saagala owakane nnyo ssebo eyo ye experience yange eyo ye judgment yange nawe kole iyo ssebo
abakyala mubabeko
katonda yabawa
abakazi mubate
yabawesa ebiri
abakyala mubabeko
katonda yabawa
abakazi mubate
yabawesa ebiri
Zekugambye kola choisio okulonda kukosebo Zekugambye kola choisio okulonda kukosebo
teri mubi ku nsi mazima choice yiyo okulonda kuko mazima choice yiyo sebo
Zekugambye kola choisio okulonda kukosebo Zekugambye kola choisio okulonda kukosebo wamma tobugutana
kituufu
mazima tokankana tunula eno tunula eneri ojja kufuna kyemwetaga okulonda kuko n'okusima kukosebo zekugambye kola choisio okulonda kukosebo zekugambye kola choisio okulonda kukosebo abakyala mubabeko abakazi mubate abawesa ebiri
Mufiti pipi muwawaje abachala mubate
abakazi mubapeko abachala mubate abawesebiri
bambadamu mubaveko bambadamu mubate
abachala mubate abakazi mubapeko abachala mubate abawesebiri
Mufiti pipi muwawaje abachala mubate
abakazi mubapeko abachala mubate
Africa Band, ladies and gentlemen, I'll kindly ask the founders and the group CEO and the chairman to come to the cake and let us cut this cake to commemorate the 60 years of Uganda Baati.
Indeed, we cannot celebrate without cutting cake. George, if you can make your way to the front. Please join us. We are now very ready to cut cake. Some of us like our food and cake so much that we're willing to dig in with our hands, but that's not how things are done.
Can we have George?
So,
George, please.
Yes, we're on. Are you going to break off some icing? Oh, please explain what you're doing.
Corners are damaged, but this one is okay. The corner is not damaged. You know, when you test mabati, you go on the corner like this. You test. Is it bending? No. This one's not bending. This is Uganda Baati.
You heard it, ladies and gentlemen. So I would like to ask you to grab the knife. Can we have the lady in the middle? Okay. All right. So, I think on the count of 6 again. Oh, wait. We need to do this.
It's Uganda Baati. You can't cut it. You can't. This one can't go through. It's so strong.
No, it doesn't go through.
It doesn't want to go through. It's so strong. Ah, finally.
And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. 60 years of Uganda Baati. Congratulations, and to many, many more.
We start our 61st year with a commitment to serve you better and deliver on all our promises. Ladies and gentlemen, Uganda Baati.
Big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. To all of you as well for being here. Thank you so much for taking the time to come celebrate with Uganda Baati. We know that the weather changed drastically, but to look out and see all of you here is such an honor. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Continue to support Uganda Baati for many years more. We shall cut the cake and have it distributed to the tables, table by table around the room. So kindly do not leave before you have some cake.
Can we have the ushers here doing the cutting?
So we shall cut cake, ladies and gentlemen, and have it distributed.
The ushers, please.
I'm actually having a good time. Yes. may have to leave this to the professionals. I may butcher the cake. So, ladies and gentlemen, we shall have cake brought to each table. So please, again, do not leave before you have some cake. Thank you so very much for being here this evening, for joining us for 60 years, a celebration of excellence when it comes to building solutions.
Thank you so much for being part of this lovely audience tonight. It's been a pleasure celebrating 60 years with all of you. On behalf of my other one called Crystal, my name is Abe.
I am Crystal Newman. Thank you.
My name is Abe Mchibi, and we say thank you.
And good night.
And good night.
The night is still young. We have Frigo Band back on stage. Do enjoy.
Sebo, Jimu wange, bonzi je waffe, nze jeni sikyaddayo, olwaleero kankubulire, ekyama kyange, gwe gwe nasiima, nakuuma ng'obulamu bwange, bonna abaali bakwesunga, bambi abo nze mbasasidde, ebibyo babiwummule, tebandaba nti nze kwekutte. Kakomatu kukaseko kange ebyo bye byange wenna nze nkweyagalira awo kyekyo byebyo era yenze Tolowooza munju bwokka bw'oba ng'onyize kimutokuba ndi mwana wa bantu jjukira gye wanzija toyobanga bantu kuuma ekitiibwa kyo bwenkanya bwokka n'amazima bye nnoonya nze ndaba byebyo kukuuma obufumbo bwaffe kimwolowooza otya ku maka gaffe tukole tutya okubeera omu tusonyiwagane nga mu nsobi zaffe tusabenga nnyo katonda waffe